Viewers are left with a mind-bending revelation at the end of Alien, Earth Episode 3, Metamorphosis, which reveals what Boy Cavalier is having Kirsch do with the recently acquired Weyland-Yutani alien specimens. Oddly, it involves one of Joe's surgically excised lungs and a tiny fish-like extraterrestrial that was retrieved from a specimen inside a xenomorph egg. Wendy, also known as Marcy, battled the queen xenomorph that had been frightening numerous characters in the first 2 episodes of Alien, Earth after she fled to save her brother Joe. At the end of the 2nd episode, Wendy killed the xenomorph by cutting off its head with her paper cutter blade, although she and Joe were hurt in the process. In his own perverse way, Boy Cavalier might have saved Joe's life, just as he did with Marcy and the other hybrids, despite the unsettling and startling final montage of Alien Earth. The experiment, as you call it, is extremely unexpected, but all indications are that Joe's alien-infested lung will be put back into his body, and that he will survive, at least temporarily. Boy Cavalier's plans regarding Joe's lung, it's difficult to comprehend and even harder to believe what Boy Cavalier and Kirsch are doing with Joe's lung in their Prodigy lab, especially after instantly re-watching the final scene from Alien Earth Episode 3. Since neither of them has ever dealt with this alien species, it is obvious that it is an experiment. If Joe's lung is placed back into his body, it should be disastrous. Joe's lung will probably be used as a host by the fish-like alien within the xenomorph egg, which is what it seems to be doing at the end of Episode 3. This implies that Joe will have a xenomorph developing inside of him, and will surely perish as a result of having his lung restored to him. Boy Cavalier may be utilizing this experiment for both scientific research and personal benefit because, as another hybrid named Curly notes, Wendy is obsessed with Joe and uses a camcorder to document the process. Joe's death allows Wendy to return to her true potential as a Prodigy innovator. Why Wendy passed out again in the Prodigy lab on her approach to the Prodigy lab, Wendy, basically the Alien franchise's Ripley substitute, heard the screeching alien, which hurts and pierces her ears. It's uncertain if she is somehow related to the xenomorph progeny following her meeting with the queen xenomorph, which left her bleeding a white liquid, but some form of unexplained brain connection appears likely. Morrow's scheme to make a little friendship described when Morrow Babusise meets 2 of the hybrids, Slightly and Smee. He develops into a more significant and nuanced enemy in Alien Earth Episode 3. When Morrow notices that these synthesizers act oddly like children in adult bodies, he becomes curious about who or what they are and concludes that they are not a threat. Morrow keeps asking Slightly the same question: when is a machine not a machine? This philosophical question has not yet been addressed by Slightly, but the solution will probably expose Morrow's true motivations for their friendship in upcoming Alien Earth episodes.